Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe the weather I am getting. In the last couple of videos that I filmed, we have had just the most impeccable weather. I'm a bit like, what has gone on? What is occurring? Why am I so suspicious when the sun is so unbelievably lovely? And I've got, my layers are undone. My layer in April, in Scotland. Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth, I'm a marine biologist, and here on Marine Mumbles we go on incredible coastal adventures, and they're so incredible, not because of me, not because of my filming, but because of the insanely awesome creatures that you can find in just a pair of wellies. That's the gist. Anyway, I also do like scientific art stuff and just a whole load of cool science communication, telling you how wonderful the ocean is. Arty things. Today we're at St Andrews, which is like one of my go-to rock pooling spots, and it was a couple of weeks from the previous video, which you can check out here, which was the first time I got rock pooling out in 2024, and now we're going to see if the water has warmed up enough for us to have the pleasure of seeing a few other species. I don't know, it might not have, it might still be absolutely freezing. No, it will be, I will phrase that. It will still be absolutely freezing, but will it be slightly warmer enough for us to see some lovely little sea baby things? Let's go find out, shall we? Fine, I'll get the camera and my bags and I'll walk carefully across the rocky shore so I don't slip on all the seaweed. But for YouTube and video ideas, for the sake of editing, even though I'm probably going to include this, I'm running. I'm running dramatically. I'm running like car chase, like explosions, so I get more views. Okay, I always do this. I always get slightly distracted. I'm supposed to just go and head out to low shore because the best way to rock pool is to get to low shore before low tide and walk back up with it. But look at this rock. Is this not the most tantalising rock for amazing things underneath? Yes, I answered it for you. You've got to give it a whirl. Oh, where is a prawn? There's 2 prawns. Oh, and a little crab.
I sounded quite disappointed when I turned over that rock, which I realised almost immediately because spending another 5 seconds, there were tons of species in there. I have to catch myself every now and again as someone that goes rock pooling all the time that if there's not some amazing rare find, I get all excited, and when I think I'm going to turn it over, there'll be an octopus there who's hugging a lobster and having a tea party. I don't know. So when I first turn it over, sometimes on a very rare occasion, do I think like that. And at those exact moments, the rock pool loves to correct me. Under this were so many species. It was just a lovely little rock pool full of so much life. So I then immediately went on to film a bit just after I'd done this that was talking about this and being like, I really shouldn't be like this. We just need to, like, every rock pool is amazing, all this sort of stuff. And then I got distracted by a crab.
Ready is here. And you just turn over that rock and oh. Oh no, I don't have my camera. Or I have a bit of a camera. So the crab, let me go get it. Oh my goodness. So the crab that ran away when I turned over the rock and I couldn't find has just crawled up the side of the wall. Don't worry everyone. We'll put him back. But look. See if you can see him. Hello, gorgeous. How cool is that? Say hi to the camera. Wave. Or pinch me. Either way. Look at him. He's going for my finger. You're so small, little fella. It's not going to do anything. Okay, I'm going to put him back. There you go. That is absolute proof that you should never class out a rock if when you turn it over straight away there isn't something shiny and magnificent underneath. Because in that little rock pool there was like barnacles, tube worms, hermit crabs, shrimp, and a green leaf worm, and a little tiny baby, I think they're shannies or blennies or little tiny goby thing. I can't quite remember what they are when they're that small. I think they're baby blennies, which is also a shanny. So much life and diversity. I love it so much. But again, I keep getting distracted. I'm going to try and head to the bottom of the shore so that we can go and see what is at low shore and walk back up with the tide, which is both the safest way to do things, and getting to low shore gets you the surprisey things. The things that are like called out. It's like, wait, I thought I was supposed to be in the sea. I am not in the sea. I am looking at a human with some wellies. Okay. And hopefully they'll just chill out until the sea comes back in. That is where we're heading, my friends, to the giant rock pool of rockpoolness. It only at super low tides can you get out, because this section here is lower than it. So all this water, you can kind of see, this will come out as it goes down. I think we've got another hour till low tide, so I reckon we can hit the big rock pool. But what am I going to say, everyone? This side, I will get my bum wet because it's too deep for my wellies. This side isn't. So I'm going to say now, we're sticking to this side. She says, with some confidence. Okay, we have made it to the giant rock pool. Isn't it stunning? I love it here. Just going to video how clear this water is. Wow. And we're still actually attached to the sea here. So that's the sea, as you can see. I see what I did there. Ooh, triple C. This spot in particular is amazing. I have seen some incredibly awesome stuff here, so I'm just getting distracted by a zippy thing. Little tiny shrimpy is making his way through the water. Oh, I'm so excited. The reason I'm liking the fact that it's so clear today is that last time I came in just before a storm, and I was a bit like, no, because you couldn't see very much and the filming was all murky. But today it is crystal clear. So not only is that going to be great for filming, but it's going to be great for seeing things, and it's really going to help me get an idea of like what is around. Okay. No panic. Nice and calm. Let's see if I can get you on camera, little friend. Okay. Come back. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now I don't know what this is. This is definitely some sort of juvenile fish species, which is exactly the right time of year for them. But juvenile fish in particular are quite hard to identify because they're a bit different to their adult selves. Woo! And they're also very skittish and zippy. Wow, there's so many little amazing things right now in the sea. Sea hare! Oh my god, and a little fish. Oh my goodness. There's so much happening. Oh my goodness. This is, oh, the water is freezing. Okay, this is gonna get incredible. I can already tell that stuff has started to wake up a bit. The sea is still freezing, even though the air temperature is warm. I'm gonna chuck on some glovies, roll up my sleeves. What is this? Oh, I can't even cope with the amount of stuff that I am seeing. Oh, it's the babiest flatfish you ever did see. Wow. Oh, there's another sea hare. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to roll up my sleeves. I'm going to put my gloves on. This is just so special. This is such a special time of year because this is just when everything is starting to breed. They're starting their new lives. This is when everything we love and hold dear on the rocky shore has started to come alive again, and the next generation is here to hopefully, well, some of them will survive. Oh, there's just so much zipping around. This is so different to last time I came. Last time I was here, it just wasn't this sort of world. Oh my goodness, look, I don't know if you can see that because of the... Oh, there it is. It's genuinely easier, I think, to see the shadows of things. Look, there's a sea going over there. Oh, this is utterly breathtaking. Oh, I'm like a proud parent. I mean, part of this is that there's not a breath of wind. And so with that, you can just see every tiny bit of movement. It's impeccable. Right, okay, Elizabeth, serious rockpooling on. Just checking this is working. Yes. Right, let's go, baby. Look how small that crab is. Where's my finger? Look, that's my finger. That's the crab. Oh my goodness. This is a really good spot for sea slugs as well. So I'm going to keep my eye out for them. There's a lot of their food is around here. There's lots of sponges, lots of hydroids, lots of lovely things for them to munch on. And this is a spot for lobsters. There's lots of lobsters here, or have been in the past. One tried to tromp my welly once. Cheeky boy. There's just so many baby fishies, which are well and truly in season then. I've also got to show you this. There's a sea hare that is just... I don't know what it's trying to do. Hang on for dear life until the tide comes back in. It's so funny. It's just chilling. I genuinely think that's just its plan. I cannot get over this. This is next level beautiful. Now I know I rockpool here all the time, so me being so amazed might be like, well, isn't this just what you've seen before? But the moment I am not amazed by the creation and new life and diversity and just seeing these incredible creatures in the wild is the day I should give up rockpooling and science communication, because that is what it is all about. And I honestly don't think I will. I don't think there will be a single day in my entire life where I won't be absolutely bowled over and amazed by the incredible stuff in our oceans, including this giant anemone and tiny crab. Crab, don't go. Honestly, I feel a million. Hey, leave the glove alone. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Look at this cool anemone. Right, this is the crab, which is not going to pinch me. I'm going to pick it up. Hello, sir. There we go. Beautiful. This is just like a little edible crab, which usually acts like a pebble, but it wasn't very happy with my glove then. I wonder if it's because it's, I don't know. Beautiful. They usually act like a pebble, because even though they've got those nice claws, which I don't really want to get pinched by, that's kind of their safety mechanism. They're quite chill. They've got a protective shell on, and like if you do look at that from above, I mean that looks like a pebble, right? I'm gonna put him back. If you were a predator swimming across, you'd just think that was a stone. But for size, look at this giant anemone. I think this is a dahlia anemone because it has these warts on. You can see these warts here with all this sand and debris on, and that's one of the defining features of this anemone, is its warty body. And then there'll be tentacles in here, but it's covered up at the moment. I very rarely see them actually fully out. But obviously it helps protect them when they're inside. We've also got a little crab there, and then this is a brittle star. And then there was a ragworm that fell off, but he swam away. Oh, and there's a little one of these little red worms, which are... Oh, is that... Nope, don't want to run into that crab. U-turn! That's so funny. Brittle stars are very beautiful as well. See, it's just decided to cuddle up. Oh, that's so cute. He's cuddling with his anemone pal. He's shy of the camera. Right, let's turn him back over. Nice and gently. Always put rocks back where they're from so that they are nice and safe. And so that all the creatures on the bottom, which are different to the ones on top, that like the darkness and don't need light to survive like seaweeds, are all good. Right, let's try this rock. On the underside of purple, that is a decently sized edible crab. Will even be, but yeah, see, that's how they hide. It works very well, doesn't it? Starting to walk out into the other side of the rock pool, into the deeper waters I said that I wouldn't explore. Well, joke's on you, Elizabeth, because you're getting water inside my welly. Ooh, eek. Oh, I knew that would happen. Okay, wet socks. Good job, I have brought a spare pair. Ooh. Can you see this? Try not to get it in shade. This glistening here, there. That, if I try and roll my sleeves up enough to get under the water properly, it's like a ragworm under there. They live in the sand. Iridescent, lovely. This is also iridescing. So this is Condus crispus, which is a gorgeous red seaweed, and the ends iridesce bright blue in sunlight. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. Stunning! That I've definitely turned over before. This is when we start to get rock repetition. What have I already turned over? Where have I been? I mean, look at where I am right now. Look at it. Is this not paradise? It is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, we're going to go over here. I don't think I've done these yet. I'm on the hunt for a sea slug or a lobster. Oh my god, can you imagine how cute a baby lobster would be? Oh, that is a big ass crab. It's so big. Gotcha. Come on, beautiful. Oh, you've got eggs. I'm so sorry. Right, I'm going to put you straight back. My apologies. I'll let you go off in peace. There you go. So that crab can find a nice lovely rock to sit under. I'm just going to turn these back over. There we go, nice and gently. So I'm always extra careful with animals that have that have eggs, obviously. I didn't know. I don't know if I'm in the frame anyway. I didn't know that creature had eggs, which is fine. You know, you're not going to know that stuff has eggs all the time, and crabs are pretty hardy. They're pretty good at protecting their eggs. But the best thing to do is just to put it back and just leave it to it. We don't want to stress out animals that have eggs. They're already doing quite a lot to survive, and that's all the lovely crab babies, and I love crabs so much, so I just want to make sure that they're okay. So that's absolutely fine. I was going to say, these are hydroids, and these always have these are foods of nudibranchs. No sea slug there, I think. There might be one somewhere. Oh, nice chunky sized edible crab. Ooh, that's got the glove. No, leave the glove alone. These gloves, they are beautiful crabs. Nice hairy legs. Nice cute little eyes there. You can see that this rock pool gets cut off now from the sea for a little bit, not for very long. Blood Henry! Oh my goodness, where? Excuse me, military. I'm filming here. It's so noisy. Where is it? I can't even see it. Blood Henry starfish. And these are whelk eggs. That is a fact you can be welcome for. Well, no, that didn't work. That might be a fact you've not heard of before. You're welcome. Wonder how far you can zoom in on the wing. Also, how is everyone loving how pridey this is today? I've got my rainbow sea creatures on and my rainbow cap. Representing. Right. Blood Henry starfish. Look at this beautiful, beautiful little guy. Proper Patrick from SpongeBob. Stunning. I actually might go get my camera and get a couple of pictures of you because you're gorgeous and you're not there that often. Oh yeah, let's get a close up. I think you guys will want to see this because it's beautiful. And it'll be okay out of the water for just a wee sec. Oh, hello. Hello. Would you like to come with me to see a starfish? Off to see a starfish. The wonderful starfish of St Andrews. Whoop! Right, pay attention, Elizabeth. Here we are, my friends. Look at these. Oh, it's so difficult because the sun. There you go. Look at this stunning specimen of a sea creature. So bright, so vivid. And definitely one of the ones you can only find at low shore and are much, much rarer. And these are the whelk eggs. So these are actually snail eggs. So snails lay eggs, well, sea snails do anyway. This is a whelk. You can see the snail inside. And it's stripy. It will look like a cow inside. It's like imagine a snail that looks like a black and white cow. That is a whelk, but they're one of the bigger ones, which is why you can tell the difference from the other eggs, which are dog whelks, which are much smaller, probably only a quarter of their size. Ooh, a British star, which won't like the light. We'll cover him a bit, and a common starfish. Wow, we've hit all sorts of starfish today. It's beautiful, isn't he? There we go. We'll cover him. They're like shade, brittle stars. So I'll give him a bit of shade, and we'll cover him over. He'll like that. Amazing life, and then you just see this little sea hare trying to go about its business. And very slowly, I imagine, make its way somewhere. They just look like seaweed so much, though, don't they? What a great evolution. And never rule out the tiny rocks. I found some incredible animals on the tiny rocks. Always worth a flip over. Oh, look, there's a ragworm. Beautiful though. Look at those rainbow colours. That is definitely a gay animal. Oh. That is a worm pipefish there. And a butterfish. Wow, we are really ranking up the species. Look, butterfish swimming away, and this is a worm pipefish, which is difficult to see, but they have absolutely stunning little faces. They're so cute, and they're usually pretty chill, so They use, I mean, they just look, they're long and thin, and they're kind of relatives of seahorses, and they just look like seaweed. So that's why they're usually pretty chill, because their defense mechanism is just to sit there and absolutely chill out and be like, nope, not alive, not a living thing, no, sir. Okay, let's turn this back over, nice and gentle. Turn this back over, nice and gentle. Whew. Wow, this has been an incredible rock pooling session. Incredible, can you believe it? It is well and truly off to the 2024 rock pooling season. I think the highlight has just been the amount of baby sea life that has been swimming around and just finding protection. The hermit crabs are out and fighting. There's just such a diversity of life here already, and I can't wait. The next low tides are in like another couple of weeks, another 2 weeks. It's not too long a wait until we get some really, really low tides that will be even lower than today. Another 50 centimetres lower. So if you imagine like 50 centimetres like extra out, there's going to be some great life around. So I'll be back in these rock pools then, and with another couple of weeks of warming, I'm hoping to just see even more baby fish coming. If you haven't seen like the video I did on Arbroath years ago, I went and there was just hundreds of baby flatfish. I saw a couple today, but everywhere you looked there was just these baby flatfish, and that's what we're going to start to see in the next couple of weeks, which is why I want to keep rock pooling quite regularly. Typically, I mean, within the span of a few weeks, all of these animals are starting to reproduce together, because it gives them the best chance of survival, the best chance of, you know, if there's lots of things all round together, then there's less chance that your baby will be the one that's eaten, even if it's like a fish or a shrimp or something. But they do tend to come out in certain batches, and you'll just get these very distinctive rock pooling sessions until you get to summer, and then in summer it's much more just like there's so much life everywhere and so much of it and so much diversity. But I just love to watch the progression as that goes along, as things start to come out and start to kind of warm up and start to appear, and I can't wait. So make sure to tune in, subscribe, and come back in a couple of weeks' time as we investigate, you know, just how much this glorious place has changed. Who knows what the weather will be like? I can almost guarantee you that there's going to be a couple of weeks where it's just like lashing down with rain, and I'm there in the rock pool like, I just want to see how the baby fish are. So it's been an absolute pleasure doing this, and I've taken some time lapses of underwater footage. If you want to check them out, go and head over to my Patreon and help support me and my channel. I try and keep as much of my content free as possible, but there are exclusive content over there where I talk a bit more in depth about things like how temperature changes. There's exclusive art over there, and a few little videos here and there where it's just a little extra bonus to say thank you for everyone who is able to financially support me, but you're still getting hopefully all the free content and more on my YouTube channel and my TikTok. You can go and check that out if you're unable to financially support me, which is absolutely fine. It's just an option if you can. All right, everyone, I will see you next time for another video. Bye.
A massive thank you to my Patreons, and you can head over there to access exclusive content and get your own digital illustration to add to our online rock pooling wall.